What's up, YouTube? It's Trey here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace the presser foot on the Ricoma EM1010 in the case that it is damaged. So the first thing you want to do is remove all of the thread and place it just above this first row of tension plates. Okay, so now my thread is completely removed. I placed it above this first row of tension plates. So the next step will be to go ahead and remove the screws. Okay, so we have two on the right hand side, and then on the left hand side you have another two screws. So in total you're going to be moving 4 screws. You're not going to touch this area of the embroidery machine where you see these 2 screws. You're only removing the 2 screws from this position on the embroidery machine. All right, so my screws are removed from both the right hand side and the left hand side of the embroidery machine. So now I'm going to lift this piece up gently, pull it out, and then I'm going to place it on top of my bottom tension knobs. So your next step will be to take your 2mm Allen wrench and remove the needle. So there's a screw here that you're going to remove. And what I will say is that you don't need to unscrew it completely just yet, because you just want to loosen it just enough for you to be able to pull a needle down. All right, pull the needle down carefully and then you can place that to the side. All right, once your needle is removed, then you can go ahead and remove the screw completely. And you want to put your hand underneath, because once you remove the screw, you're going to have pieces that fall. All right, just like that. So I'm going to place my 2 pieces to the side. Actually, there's going to be 3 pieces, because you have the screw, you have this piece here, I don't know what that's called, and then you also have this rubber element. So you're going to place those 3 pieces to the side along with your needle. And then now, all you're going to do is take your screwdriver and you can go ahead and remove this screw. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with my presser foot. I'm just showing you guys for the sake of this video. You can also use this method if you want to lower your presser foot. All right, it's the same exact process. All right, so let's pretend that this is my new presser foot. Your first step will be to go ahead and attach it with this white piece here. All right, so I think that's about right. I'm going to go ahead and screw it. So once your presser foot is attached, you're going to go ahead and push it up and then start reapplying the rubber piece and the metal piece that I showed you earlier in the video. So you're just going to push it up. All right, then you're going to go in with the rubber piece. And you're going to go in with the metal piece. Get that pushed up. And then your next step will be to take your screw and your 2mm and secure it. All right, so my screw is in place and I tightened it just enough so that my pieces aren't falling, but I didn't tighten it all the way because I'm getting ready to add the needle in. I like to go underneath, okay, come through the bottom of the hole, and then I push it in. All right, so my needle is pushed all the way up to the top. The only thing left to do now is to check and make sure that it's facing the correct direction. My screw is tight enough so that the needle isn't falling out, but it's not so tight that I'm not able to move the needle at all. And then once you're happy with your placement, you can go ahead and tighten your screw completely. Okay, so your next step is to go ahead and place the cover back on the machine. You're going to go ahead and add the screws that we removed earlier in the video. Okay. So what I like to do is just get them in place and then I'll go back and tighten them at the end. Okay, so my screws are tightened. So the last step will be to rethread your machine, and then you'll be good to go to start embroidering again. So that wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it or found it to be helpful. And as always, like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next one.